mock the mayhem with pride.
We're going to start out this first clip of our first episode with one that racked up millions and millions of views and received international attention. I'm sure you all remember it very well. That's right, it's the Small World Naked Guy. Buckle up. So a little backstory on this dude. On November 26, 2023, around 1:30 p.m., a 26-year-old man climbed out of a boat on It's a Small World attraction at Disneyland in California before completely stripping off his clothes and roaming through the ride's sets and water canals. So we'll show a little bit more and then we'll talk about it some more. He is so messed up, you can tell. Oh my God. What would you do if you were on that ride? You just like wouldn't even know what to do. Oh, I love this part.
They're calling you.
So it says the ride was immediately halted as guests shouted for him to stop and cast members tried to intervene. At one point, they managed to get him to sit down, but he later waded into the water and even started drinking it. Okay, let's keep going. Oh no, you can hear them shouting for him to stop, those poor cast members. And if you had a kid on this ride, how mad would you be right now? What are you doing? What world are you in right now? Oh my gosh, and he's like putting all his weight on the animatronics and stuff. He's not in this realm.
Oh my God.
Uh-huh, that's right.
Oh God, he's gonna break all the stuff.
Gosh,
I don't think so.
crazy. Like, what did he speak? Look at this girl, look at this girl. Oh no, she's like, okay.
They should stop the music.
Yes, the music makes it so much funnier though. Oh no,
my God,
oh no.
He's gonna fall, dude.
Look at him. He is so messed up. I think.
Oh my God, don't jump, dude. Like what?
Like, he's with it enough to like be careful and like not just barrel through. Oh Lord. Okay, now we are totally naked. Good. See, this is where it's not funny anymore. This is not cool anymore. I mean, it wasn't cool before, but oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
This guy's
We
just
just
dying.
saw a naked guy. Yes, naked be pulled out and arrested in Small World. Someone please tell me the scoop.
Small World, and there's no music. We just got
no,
on
no music.
right after the naked guy.
After the man.
I mean,
These people got into the ride right
basically
after the man was
opened up and we
arrested,
walked
and they
on
just a creepy,
with
weird
no one behind
ride
us,
through.
or in front of us, I mean. And the ride is going with no music. This is creepy.
God.
I want to talk to your manager!
Okay, so this is our signature segment called Mayhem Hall of Shame. So these are kind of the worst offenders, you know, of the videos I could find. So this one definitely deserves its spot in the Mayhem Hall of Shame.
Okay, so we got to talk about the guy who tried to marry a 9-year-old at Disneyland Paris this past week. This is 39-year-old British man Jay, and I can't pronounce his last name, but last week he tried to marry a 9-year-old at Disneyland Paris, and he claims that it was for a social media stunt.
So creepy.
Now, I can tell you based on some quick research that it costs about 150 grand to rent out Disney for a wedding. That doesn't include things like this ridiculous castle cake. It doesn't include the string quartet.
Oh my God,
it doesn't include the 100 guests who were paid actors that he paid to be there. And I can also tell you that as a social media creator, there is no world where I see a video like what he's trying to do here making him $200,000.
No, and that's...
Now, Disney did everything right. As soon as the bride came out, Disney staff noticed that she was alarmingly young and immediately stopped the ceremony and called the authorities. When the authorities arrived, they found this little girl scared and confused in a full wedding dress, 5-inch heels, just very nervous about everything.
Oh my God.
Apparently, the paid actors were also equally shocked and dismayed because they didn't expect that this was going to be happening, and they didn't know that it was going to be a 9-year-old girl. Now, the good news here is that they took the little girl for medical examination, and they were able to conclude that she had not been subjected to any type of violence or coercive acts. So that's a positive thing. Jay has been arrested and detained along with a 24-year-old woman who was posing to be the little girl's sister, as well as the girl's 41-year-old mother and some 55-year-old Latvian man who was just...
Wait. I'm sorry. Her mom? Okay. I hate people. This is disgusting.
recruited to help with the ceremony. And as far as I'm aware, Jay is the only one that's still in custody. Now, Jay is also wanted in the UK because apparently he is a convicted child offender.
Of course he is. Of course he is.
Register or do something properly with the offender list, and so he is actually wanted in the UK. So my guess is he's going to be being shipped back to there to also face charges. Anyways, all that being said, what do you guys think was really going on in this situation? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and of course, hit that follow button if you don't already.
I would bet you that Disney has updated their wedding event protocol after this one. Ugh, gross. That guy definitely deserves a seat in the Mayhem Hall of Shame. Yucky. All right, so this next one's a little longer of a clip. So anytime there is a fire in any of the parks, it always goes viral, as I'm sure you all know.
When we say the words Disney World, usually the images of fun, family, and entertainment come to mind, but certainly not this. Fires do and have broke out at Disney, but often their stories get forgotten. So here are 5 times fire broke out at Disney. The monorail is iconic and is a Disney symbol people instantly recognize. But beyond being a cute, recognizable Disney symbol, it is a functional transit system within the Disney property. It has 6 stations, moves around 7,000 people per hour, and has to operate on the level of a small city transit system.
First on the scene of that deadly Disney monorail accident tonight, only on CBS 12. What you saw
monorail has had its fair shares of tragedies and accidents, one that even tragically ended the life of a Disney cast member who was on the monorail as an operator. One such event also happened in 1985. It was an ordinary Thursday at Disney World, and passengers were traveling from Epcot to the Ticket and Transportation Center when fire broke out in the rear car. The South Florida Sun-Sentinel published a story that featured a couple from Iowa that were in the monorail. They said when the train came to a halt, the operator told them that the train had to stop because of congestion ahead. A man in the car opened the monorail door and told the other passengers that he could see the fire. And that's when people started panicking. Whoa. Immediately, everyone sprung into action and they pushed the door open and stood on a window latch to get onto the roof. As this was happening, the flames began to shoot 2 to 3 feet above the monorail and were getting stronger and stronger. Eventually, everyone got onto the roof and they could see the rear car completely engulfed in flames.
And they're like
According
up
to the couple,
on the
everyone
track?
thought about jumping off. An eyewitness at the scene told the news that they could see people on the roof of the monorail and they were screaming, "Get us out of here!"
Oh my gosh. So not only are they like stuck in a monorail, had to pry open the doors, and then they're up above on the track. That is terrifying.
People were still seen exiting the monorail onto the roof even after the flames were overtaking the back monorail car. Eventually, the Reedy Creek Fire Department showed up and rescued 240 people from the roof of the car, and only a few were taken to hospital with smoke inhalation issues. The train was shut down for a total of 45 minutes. and then trains were operating as normal the next day. In an investigation, it was determined that a tire had gone flat and that had caused sparks, although a spokesman from Disney seemed to disagree with this finding. And according to the news article, guests were given 3-day passes to Walt Disney World.
Oh,
Christmas
good.
season at Walt
As
Disney
they
World
should
brings
have been.
guests in from all over the world, hoping to get a taste of Disney magic. In December of 2021, guests were walking around Main Street when all of a sudden they heard this sound.
Why are you
Small fire
laughing?
sparking a big emergency response at the Magic Kingdom.
Fire trucks and ambulances could be seen making their way up Main Street, USA, which caused social media to light up with tweets and videos. It was unknown what was happening, and
don't
rumors were abound.
remember
Some were
this.
saying a restaurant was on fire,
Somehow.
others were
I don't
saying
know.
smoke could be seen billowing from Cinderella Castle, and guests were evacuated. According to the Orlando Sentinel, the firefighters said that the fire was called in as a junction box fire outside the castle. Once they arrived, they saw a tree on fire next to the castle. They evacuated the castle and treated a cast
okay.
member. Even though the fire was
I think I
small,
do
it was
remember this,
alarming,
actually.
mostly because the fire trucks had to roll through Main Street to logistically respond. The images posted online were powerful and probably depicted something more drastic than it seemed. It's a Small World debuted at the World's Fair in 1964. At the time, animatronics were revolutionary
I thought my
and
mic
caught the
wasn't
world's
working for a second.
imagination. After the World Fair ended, Walt Disney moved the Small World to Disneyland, which debuted in 1966. Which was Walt's plan all along. The look of the ride from the outside is iconic, so it's hard to believe that in 2015 it almost went up in a blaze. Videos captured
Ugh,
what
that would
appears
be
to
so
look like
sad.
the facade of the ride engulfed in flames. The ride is
Yikes.
Disney and, quite frankly, world history,
I
so
don't
losing it
remember
would have been a
this
complete
one.
tragedy. The fire department arrived and quickly extinguished the flames, and a Disneyland spokeswoman
2015.
said that the fire occurred in a backstage area adjacent to the attraction. The facade happened to be under construction at
Okay,
the time,
yeah,
and
maybe I
while
do
it
sort of
did
remember
not
this.
technically catch on fire, it did get charred, and you can see in these pictures from the Disney blog that the gold spires were scorched.
sorry,
the
my
cause of the fire was thought to
in the
be from
way.
fireworks that night, and Disney cast members acted swiftly and quickly to get it under control. The Festival of Fantasy Parade is a mainstay parade at Walt Disney World, and it features a gorgeous Maleficent dragon that breathes fire. This
Oh,
is
yeah,
an
this
iconic
one was
moment in the
definitely
parade,
viral.
and it causes a lot of guests to gasp as
Very
the dragon
viral,
spits
this guy.
fire out. In May of 2018, the parade was happening as normal when all of a sudden people started to notice something wasn't right. Guests captured the moment on camera exactly as it
Yeah,
was
it's not
happening.
supposed to do
Dragons
that.
are supposed to shoot fire out of their mouths, not out of their heads.
Cast
No,
members jumped
good
in
one.
and actually got it extinguished before the fire department ever had to respond. But something interesting to note was they
Good job,
quickly
cast
pushed it
members.
backstage and continued the parade with the rest of the floats.
The
and
show
guests
must
near the
go
end
on.
We're none the wiser. That gives true meaning to the phrase, the show must go on. Disney
exactly.
just doesn't have any luck with their fire-breathing dragons. From the
Oh,
beginning
no,
of
and
the
this one was
Fantasmic show in
also
Disneyland,
extremely
the
viral.
dragon has just had some trouble. So much so that according to the Attractions magazine, she's nicknamed Murphy to Disney fans, which stands
Yep.
for Murphy's Law, where anything that can go wrong will go
Will
wrong.
go wrong.
In the Fantasmic show, the dragon spews fire from 45 feet up in the air down to the waters. On April
So
22nd,
cool, too. So
2023,
unfortunate.
guests were in for a different kind of show. Murphy spewed out her flames as normal.
Oh,
but
no.
much
Here we
like
go
the
again with the
dragon in
head on the
Walt Disney
dragon.
World Parade, the head caught on fire. The fire eventually spread and fully covered her
Must
body.
be where
The
they
Inferno
keep
rendered
the
it
fuel or
unoperational
something. I wonder
and
why the
even
head
took out
caught
some
such a
areas of
fire.
the stage. Guests could see the fire happening from all
Look
over
at
the
it, it's
park,
like
including
melting
from the top
liquid
of Splash Mountain.
metal.
And videos were posted
Oh,
all
on
over
top of
social
Splash
media.
Mountain. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I've never seen these.
As a result, Disney
As they're going
suspended all
down?
fire-breathing
Oh, that's cool. I
operations
mean,
of
not
its
cool, but
dragons.
you know what
And
I mean.
While the fire-breathing effect
that's
has returned to Magic
crazy.
Kingdom,
Oh my gosh,
it's
that
on
was
the
good
shelf
footage.
at least until Labor Day of 2023 at Disneyland. One thing remains to
It's
be
back
said
now.
about all of these fires is that cast members are incredible and they all save the day in
Yes.
these situations. Thunder,
Get it. Good
sometimes
job. Incidences. So this is another one. And this is WDWNT. I absolutely love them. They're one of my favorite YouTube commentary or creator, whatever you want to call it, channels. I love Tom and I love Eric. He's the one that is reporting on this story.
A TikTok video
He's so
documented
cute,
a dangerous
Eric.
firework malfunction during a performance of Fantasmic at Disneyland Park last week. The video, posted by TikTok user @BibbidyBobbity shows fireworks shooting out of Mickey's hands long before they are supposed to.
That poor
Mickey
performer.
was just starting to make his way to the stairs when the fireworks started shooting out of his hands, surrounding his body in sparks. The performer then ran to the top of the stairs and extended their arms as quickly as possible to keep the sparks away from them. During this section of the show, the fireworks are not supposed to go off until Mickey gets to the top of those stairs, takes his place in the middle of the stage, and extends his arms. By the time Mickey hit his mark, the fireworks had already expired.
He handled that like a champ.
Blown up everywhere. There have not been any reported injuries from that.
That performer, I mean, talk about just continuing on like nothing's wrong. Good night. Good job, whoever that was.
Performance. This is not the first time that Fantasmic has had pyro problems at Disneyland. Of course, back the most notably, I guess, in 2023, the Maleficent dragon caught fire, named Murphy, of course, by a lot of people, caught fire, leading to a one-year closure of the Nighttime Spectacular. That incident also led to 6 Disneyland cast members being treated for smoke inhalation. When the show returned in May, the climactic final battle no longer featured the dragon. There have been no announcements as to whether any changes are going to come as a result of this incident. The Fantasmic webpage shows standard show time so far. We, of course, have a link to the TikTok video in our article if you want to check out our webpage.
On June 1st, 2008, a fire at the Universal Studios Hollywood theme park destroyed a massive collection of irreplaceable recordings by some of the greatest musicians in American history. Nobody was seriously injured in the fire, but the disaster has been referred to as the day the music burned. It's estimated that between 120 and 175,000 master recordings were lost in the fire, which included songs by Aretha Franklin, Billie Holiday, and Judy Garland. A number of archived film copies and a King Kong theme ride were also destroyed. Musicians who lost their archived music filed a lawsuit against Universal, claiming the company was negligent in protecting their recordings. That lawsuit was dismissed in 2020.
Before, the people who rent from me downstairs came and banged on my door, and they told me that something was going on, and came outside. The first thing I heard was just explosions, and this just giant mushroom cloud I could see. And we went up to the fence, and it was just, I thought it was a plane crash.
Look at that.
It was
yeah,
dark.
It looks like a plane crash.
I can't even really explain it. It was just fire everywhere. Fire, it looked like maybe 100 yards, like a football field, that size, just fire everywhere. And just smoke, straight up black smoke.
After coming up here and taking a look and realizing it's the back lot again, you know, it burned down not too long ago. So, you know.
Wait, when did it burn down before that? In 2008. I gotta look that up.
Very intense fire. So, you know, just kind of shocking and, you know, amazed at, you know, the intensity of it. So.
As a homeowner, I was nervous
that guy looks so
might
familiar.
spread and come up the hill. It's pretty dry here, and
Jeez.
Our houses are right up against the fence.
Oh,
so
that must have been
I'm
really
feeling
scary as a
lot more
homeowner.
confident right now, but I'm still a little bit nervous. As long
Yeah,
as the
that would
helicopters
be.
keep up, I'll be a lot happier.
Yeah, that would be terrifying. Okay.
As we reported at the top of the news tonight, Hollywood is reeling after that huge fire at Universal Studios, part of our NBC Universal family. The flames claim more than movie sets. They also took a unique part of American culture. Here's NBC's Chris Jansen.
It's alive! It's alive! On the legendary lot where Frankenstein
I am Dracula.
and Dracula were filmed back in the 1930s, a real-life horror story unfolded. Gone in a burst of flames, New York Street, home to some of Hollywood's most memorable movies.
You've got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
It's where Dirty Harry confronted a bank robber, where Spider-Man fought to save New York City,
Hey, you guys. No playing in the streets.
and where Harold Hill marched his 76 trombones in music.
Oh, wow.
Well, when you lose this stuff, it does have an effect on us. It does have an effect on our psyche.
The set known as Courthouse Square is gone. Tony Curtis filmed there for the classic movie Spartacus.
Early Roman Burbank.
It's where Gregory Peck's Atticus Finch defended justice in To Kill a Mockingbird.
The defendant is not guilty.
The clock tower that allowed Michael J. Fox to time travel
you guys.
to the future was damaged.
Damaged.
The Universal lot is still home to Steven Spielberg's Amblin Entertainment. He got his start here as a teenager and made some of his most successful movies here. The latest Indiana Jones.
I love E.T.
E.T. and Jurassic Park. Just like the films that are shot here, Hollywood fires are part of movie-making history. The sets, often facades made of wood, that are kindling for the flames. This is the 6th big fire in Universal Studios history.
Okay.
New York Street also burned back in 1990, where Warren Beatty flirted with Madonna in Dick Tracy.
I didn't know this.
Eyewitness Eric Anderson is a film editor who first came to Universal as a tour guide.
Well, this is the last
That'd be such a
backlot
fun
in
job.
Hollywood. It really is, and to see it go
so
up in flames
sad.
again is heartbreaking.
Pieces of
didn't realize
filmmaking history
that.
lost on the backlot of Universal,
Houston, we have a problem.
but undoubtedly saved in our collective memories. Chris Jansing, NBC News, Universal Studios.
Weirdest thing. Come along and laugh with me at this crazy comedy.
So Megatron roasts.
Ranking the most brutal Megatron roasts.
Don't listen to this man. He doesn't know if he's gonna wear pants or if he's gonna wear shorts. Somewhere in between. Go Eagles! Yes, Philadelphia Eagles. But as useful on a football field as a cheesesteak. You're a long way from the city of brotherly love, Autobot. Death to the Eagles.
Death to the Eagles, you said. Oh my god, that's so good.
Oh, you heard about the ugly sweater contest? Well, so far you're in the finals. Yes, especially her. That thing is hideous. Stay away from me, hippie.
Hippie.
That's impressive.
Oh my gosh, how do they do this?
Really goddamn, you need this to get back on the commune. You can't go dumpster diving without your beanie. Get off here. Get off me. Doesn't everyone believe in him?
Oh my god. That's so funny. That's so good. Drum circle. Okay, I need to know how this works. Like, is it one person doing the voice and one person doing inside the costume? Is it one person doing all of it? It's so crazy. I love it.
What do you want? You want a smile? Go on, keep smiling. Your teeth are brighter than your future. There's a reason you're here alone.
Oh, jeez.
Now, why don't you ask me another question, like if I care, because I don't. Happy birthday.
I love it.
1 year
They're just
closer
allowed
to
to
death. Love,
Oh my
Megatron.
god. Can you imagine anything being said like this at a Disney meet and greet? No way.
What was that? Yes, I see you. I wish I didn't, but I do. Go away.
Oh no.
From Universal Parks News today. Oh yes, lightning strikes indeed. Lightning sets tree on fire next to Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey in Universal Orlando. This is by Shannon Ace, published July 30th, 2025. During a storm over Universal Orlando Resort on July 29th, 2025, lightning struck a tree next to Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, leading the ride and other sections of the park to be evacuated. Uh-oh, not good. TikTok user, we can see it right there, Tyler Orth, I guess, shared the following video of the flaming tree right next to the exterior greenhouse queue of Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. The ride is inside Hogwarts in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter section of
The queue for this ride, inside and out, is so cool.
Universal Islands of Adventure, that being Hogsmeade. Orth wrote in the caption, "I just got in line when I saw the lightning hit and the loudest boom. About 60 seconds later, the fire alarm comes on and we all have to evacuate." And I actually have a compilation of footage to show here. Here you go. This was the view from outside
crazy.
of that queue space.
Fires
right
in
there.
the parks
You can
are
see
just wild.
rain coming down. They're on the side
Oh,
there
it's raining. That's
of
good.
the actual facade of Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey itself. Then actually in the queue, you can see, whoa, huge fire actually caused by a lightning strike within the park itself. I have never seen something like this going to theme parks my entire life. Now, I understand those are mostly California parks, in which, it doesn't rain, and man, that would be really something if you did get any thunder or lightning in the area. But this happens.
It's the same. POV, you were seconds away from riding Velocicoaster for the first time, but have to evacuate the park because of a tree burning down and lightning.
A regular occasion in Florida, not the lightning strike in the park. I'm just saying lightning and thunderstorms in
July
general
29th.
that do shut down facilities and services quite regularly. Well, now here's why. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, I mean, look, this is obviously a freak accident.
Look at that. I mean, it almost looks like it's
God or whatever
part
you
of the
wanna call
set,
it.
sort of.
These kinds of things.
Memorable animatronic malfunctions happened when Ursula's head detached mid-scene during the Little Mermaid ride at Disney California Adventure. Guests riding through saw the villainous sea witch still singing "Poor Unfortunate Souls" headless. The movement still worked, the song kept playing, and her head dangled visibly while wires inside her torso. The ride stayed open for a short time before shutting down for repairs, so they probably shut that down real quick. I think there's only like 1 or 2 people that caught this on camera. Video of the incident quickly went viral, with guests calling it both hilarious and nightmare-inducing. I mean, they're not wrong. It is both.
Unfortunate soul, Ursula from The Little Mermaid literally lost her head at Disney's California Adventure over the weekend. Take a look. Park guests hit social media with a video showing Ursula's head dangling. The character was still singing, which some guests said upset the children. As she told Ariel in the hit movie, you really can't underestimate the importance of body language, right?
And this is our last segment that spotlights the most important reason for this channel, to protect the magic and spotlight the people who keep the parks magical and keep us coming back time and time again. So these 2 unforgettable characters and the viral moments they created are what the true magic of theme parks is all about. They remind us why we keep coming back time and time again. Because at the end of the day, it's not just the rides or the shows, it's the people and performers who make the magic real in the parks we all love so much. So this one was a huge moment that I remember well, and I wished I could have been a part of it. Oh, do I wish. And I still secretly think that it will happen to me every time I ride this ride. It is when Johnny Depp surprised guests on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. God, I love this music.
That's a robot, bro. Everybody drop your
That's a robot, dog.
Hands up! Yeah, give me all your cash. And
Oh, look. Oh my gosh. Look, that would be me. That guy right there. That would be me. Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. Come on in. Look at him. He's so cute. Oh man, I would be freaking out. Too loud. Do I need to turn this down?
Who wants rum?
Who wants rum?
So do I. Bring it. Does the sword make my bum look big?
Makes it look good. Yep. Like what? Oh my gosh. I can't even imagine. Yeah, exactly. Here we go again, please. Ah, so cool. I remember when this happened. I mean, I wasn't there, but dude, gives me chills.
Today is the day that you almost captured Captain Jack Sparrow.
Oh, so good, you guys. I would have cried.
Anyone got a key?
Got a key. Oh my gosh. fish. Okay, that. I'll tell you something after we play this clip. Okay, so obviously we had to show Tally the elf. He was one of the most viral, probably the most viral thing that came out of theme parks last Christmas. He is so funny, so cute, so just endearing, so charismatic. I mean, people fell in love with him for a reason. I really hope that they're able to bring him back again for the parades this year. We'll see if does he even work there anymore. I don't even know. But I mean, if you don't love Tally, I mean, something's wrong with you, I think. All right, so this is Tally the elf.
What's your name? What's your name?
What's your name?
What's your name?
Too loud. Sorry, guys. Gosh, that's loud. Meet Tally the elf, a Disney cast member spreading. Oh gosh, I made it. Sorry. Tally's kind-hearted antics have made him a viral sensation, bringing smiles to thousands online.
What's your name?
Jason. Jason.
That's a good name.
Good night. It's a naughty name. Jessica. I love it. I love him so much. The little like lip smack. Naughty Jessica. You should be ashamed.
What's your name?
Jason. Wait, they just showed this one.
That's a good name. But it's a naughty name.
But it's a naughty name. Naughty. Bob. I expected more, Bob. Get it together.
Chris. Naughty.
Priya. Get it together.
What's your name? Ashley.
Ashley. Ashley. Good for you, Ashley.
Don't tell Santa. Don't tell Santa. What? You keep it down. You keep it down right there. All right.
Oh my gosh. Fans' reactions. I don't know what this is. I think Tally needs an official Christmas movie. Oh my gosh, yes. Everyone adores him. That's true. Come on, Disney. We need a Tally the Elf movie or a book or something, or merch. Make that man rich. OMG, I love Tally so much. Me too. But with fame comes challenges. What's this?
Performers at Disney World have been fired because they went viral for doing an amazing job. First of all, Tremaine Talk and a bunch of other creators who worked in Disney Entertainment for a lot longer than I did have already addressed this, so be sure to check out their content as well. But the short version is, if you post a video on social media of a Disney character doing just about anything and you don't put it under a privacy setting, it might get them fired or at least in a lot of trouble. Part of the reason for that is because even though Disney characters are unionized, Disney still sees them as pretty expendable. I mean, there are a million other people who would love to be doing that job. So
yeah, but
if you're causing problems in any way for the company, you're just not worth it. Character performer
problems? Going viral for a good reason? How is that causing problems? And also that person brings their specific charisma to that character. So no, they're not expendable because you can't recreate something magical that a very specific person has skill sets to do. I don't agree with that.
Absolutely have been terminated because they did something really cute or fun.
That's messed up.
A manager saw the video and thought that it broke some rule or it wasn't in character.
That's
Probably
ridiculous.
The most famous example of this was in Disneyland in California a few years ago. There was this fantastic Peter Pan performer, and he went viral. As he got more and more internet famous, guests would come to the park and only want to see him as Peter Pan. So if someone
Is he the
else
one I
was
have
Peter
in
Pan
my
that day,
opening
they
video?
would get upset and complain. It became enough of an operational problem that he was either fired or Disney insisted that he quit.
It's not okay because he was so good at his job and made people feel so magical and happy that he got fired. Yeah, that's smart. Golly, Disney, you guys need to figure out that it's the people. It's not the rides. I mean, of course we love the rides and we love the sets and we love the atmosphere and all those things are very important, but it's the people that make it magical. Treat your people well.
Be fired, it's not entirely clear. If your family has an amazing meet and greet with Mickey or Cinderella, you can post it on social media, but make sure the privacy setting limits it to be seen by your friends. Because at the end of the day, all Disney cast members are people.
I
They
had
have
no
lives
idea.
and families, and these jobs are how they provide for them. I
That
loved
is
my
so
time
messed
as a
up.
Disney character.
So instead of rewarding them and making people want to come, like those are the people Tally, like I'm sure more people came to the park because Tally was there. They probably made more money because of Tally. So those are the people who should be getting praised for going above and beyond and creating the why would you fire that? Like that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. I don't know. I just feel like Disney the last couple years or however long has kind of lost the plot.
Character performer on my college program. I would do it again in a heartbeat, but I did have constant anxiety and fear that I was going to lose my job because of one interaction.
Wow. Okay. That's good to know.
Naughty! Ashley!
Ashley, we were rooting for you.
We were rooting for you, Ashley.
I love him so much. I swear to God, if they fired him, you guys, I will like riot in the streets if they fired Tally the Elf. I think we all would. Put it in the comments. Do you know if Tally's coming back? Did you get to have an interaction with Tally? Do you know any of your own personal Tally stories? I love Tally. I seriously love him.
Keep it down. You keep it down right there.
You keep it down right there. I love him. Okay, that's loud. Gosh, why does this keep getting so loud? Sorry. Let's see. Remember the true spirit of Christmas by enjoying kindness to everyone, including those who make the magic happen. Absolutely. And don't ask for a magical moment. Like, ew. You're weird if you ask for a magical moment. Like, just let it happen. Sorry, none of you are weird, but you know what I mean? Like, other people. Okay, so I told you I would come back and tell you something, and that was that I legitimately think every time that I ride this ride, like in the back of my head, I know it's rationally not going to happen, but there's this part of me that thinks like maybe Johnny Depp is on this one today to surprise us. It's so embarrassing. Yeah, I secretly hope every single time does anybody else do that. That's like my toxic trait, I guess. So if you had to pick between Johnny, look how cute he is, or our lovely, wonderful Tally. Oh, there he is. I just love them both. Who would you pick if you got to do one, be a part of one of these moments? Which one would you go with? You know, I love Tally, but I've got to say Johnny Depp because, ooh, man, it's Johnny Depp. I mean, come on. And that would just be such a magical moment. Oh my goodness. So yeah, put in the comments, which one would you rather have been a part of, Tally or Johnny Depp? Okay, guys. Well, that is the end of our first episode of Magical Mayhem. Okay, I don't know what happened to my girl here. I don't know why her voice isn't working or her mouth isn't moving. So I'm going to have to figure that out for the next episode. Don't worry, I will. She's supposed to be talking when I'm talking, but... So if that ride was wild enough for you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss the mayhem. Also, be sure to check out the channels linked in the description below. They're the original sources for today's clips, and they've got tons more videos I know you'll want to see. And please remember, we're here to call out behavior, not tear down people. No doxing, no bullying, just theme park justice with a little side of laughs and pixie dust. So let's keep it fun, keep it fair, and most importantly, keep it magical. And thanks for joining me on this magical disaster ride. Until next time, keep your hands, feet, and sanity inside the vehicle at all times. And remember, protect the magic and muck the mayhem. I'll catch you on the next breakdown. Bye.